XDB DigitalBit has had an outstanding day today. And if you've been following the channel, you know that we've been accumulating this around the 0.0045 area up to about 0.05. We did this back here in early October, took some profit at 0.008 cents in that area, came back down. Price action formed an inverse head and shoulders, which we called, and led us to this target area up here, also reaching as high as 0.0087. DigitalBits has been a great one to play as an oscillator to dip in on the bottoms and take profits at the top. And it even has potential for some more upside. So guys, just hang tight and let's go over DigitalBits and see what might be in the cards as for good areas to take profit and also some areas to get back in should price go down to lower levels again. Welcome back to Road Dog Crypto. My name is Lane, your crypto road dog, helping to guide you through this crazy world that we call crypto. And DigitalBit has been on a tear for today, right? And if you look at what we got here, we've also got another inverted head and shoulders, although this one is slanting up. So I'm a little skeptical about those, although they can play out. The biggest thing that we've got to look for on the shorter term is to get a 4-hour candle close above this line somewhere in this area, but we need to close above 00639, 00634 in that area. If we can do that, we have potential to come up to our first target here. 618 Fibonacci of this whole leg right here is coming in at 0.00717. And that is the first target. If I zoom out here, you can see my trade setup, and I've got my lower buying target should we come down to these areas. These are listed right here. I'll also post this on the Twitter account if you want to download or want to make a copy of this chart for yourself. But scrolling on up, I mean, we've got potential to come up to nearly 1.5 cents on where we are currently. And that just looks good. If we zoom out at this project, check onto the weekly, we can see that we've got this rounding pattern that's going on. Now, it's a very large rounding pattern. That's why I say it is possible over some point over the next few weeks and months, maybe to come back down to these lower areas of 0032 somewhere through there, as that's typically how these accumulation rounded bottoms typically work. But in the meantime, we're on a bullish run for this, and it's been holding very well considering all the FUD and everything that's come out on the market. You would expect, I expected, DigitalBits to suffer from that and actually come down to these lower areas. Instead, it is held beautifully in this range, and that says a lot. So at the moment, from a zoom out perspective, we can see that we broke through a falling wedge. Now that does have a measured move, which does take us up to this area of about, 1.3 cents. Now considering that we're at 0.5 cent going up to there, that's a pretty good return. Now we have not had the strength to make it up there yet, but you can see that we've got strength and we've been holding this level here of about 0.005 cents, half a penny, very well since October. MACD has done a very impressive performance of coming back from these low levels up to baseline right now. I'm on the daily here, and if you can see, we just now flipped green on the histogram. That could be a small movement like this that we saw here, or it could be the makings of a bigger move. We don't know until we get there, but things are showing positive that we got some more upside, especially since our moving average lines have come up to the zero baseline. That's an excellent sign in my opinion. One thing I find really interesting here is on Market Cipher on the daily, and we can see this is what we look for with Market Cipher. We want to see this red area right here. This is money flow. We want to see that angling up and moving up to the 0 point. Once it gets there and goes green, this coin is going to be on fire. And it's good to see that signs are pointing up that way. Momentum waves are moving to the upside also. Stochastics are moving to the upside. We got a flip here on stochastics and are moving up, so we can expect this to come up to the higher levels, up to the 100% areas. Things are looking positive as far as the daily charts go. We're still underwater, still in the red area, but there's a lot of pressure that's moving up. VWAP is above the 0 point line here. That looks good too. Now, if we come back and look at the 4 hours, say for weekend trading and things like that, we're still on an upcline, and that's what gives me hope that we can make it up to this point 007 area. But again, as I said, we do need a candle close above 0065 in that area to consider more upward movement, and that should happen in about 17 minutes. So things are looking positive that we might head up that way. So just keep that in mind. This area being a 618 Fibonacci area is one that you definitely want to consider taking profits, because that is an area that we could get a rejection and come back down. Now, if we do get rejected there, we could come back down to this trend line, and if you see us getting a bounce and start heading back up from there, that's a good sign that we got a chance to go back up to these higher levels. However, if the other scenario plays out where we come up to the 618 and we get rejected and we fall back into this pattern, chances are likely that we will slam down to the bottom of this pattern. So that might be a good area to take a short, a good area to close a position and consider buying it in at a lower area. If that happens, there is also the chance that we might not get a bounce here and go back up. It could also go down lower to these lower areas. So keep that in mind. What happens from here on out with DigitalBits depends on this level right here and this level right here. If we go above that, that's a great sign. Things are looking strong that we can start making it up those higher levels. If we get rejected, look for a turnaround here. If not there, look for a turnaround at the bottom. If not there, we're going down. Guys, I hope this information has been helpful for you and will help you to trade this coin better. Overall, it does look like it does have bullish sentiments in my opinion, but trade wisely, trade careful, look at the levels that we talked about. And if you found value in this video, please consider hitting the like, maybe even subscribe to the channel to help this channel grow. Again, my name is Lane, wishing you the best, reminding you that you are in crypto at one of the best times. This is a good coin to be in my opinion, especially with another head and shoulders that is working its way to fruition here. It looks like a good move. And until next time, be blessed, be positive, and remember, you got this, baby.
I don't always like videos, but when I do, I always prefer Road Dog Crypto. Trade wisely,